Hi, it is October 26th, Wednesday. Yeah, I didn't do anything productive. I learned how to play pool. My friend took me and kind of taught me how to play. And then we went to the mall. We went to Spencer's. Phone is ringing. You should make a list of all the things that you like to eat and send them to me. Happy Halloween! Hi. Today isn't going to be very eventful for me. Although height-wise I might still qualify, I think age-wise cancels it out. I might take the kids myself, depending on the level of drunkenness Marcus is by the time it's time to go. You wouldn't think he would on a work night. He'll be hammered. Last year, he was so plastered that he was hanging off of our front lawn tree. Emerson, it's a girl, is at McDonald's working until 10 tonight. But I will be painting my nails for a festivity. You know, I'm painting my nails. I'm gonna paint them up. And maybe I'll show you. I just got back from a run. God, it's really freaking hot. Do you mind? There we go. So, what's going on with your bad self? Thus far, Sabrina, and Soup, her daughter Campbell, I'm gonna call her Soup, they have come over, and like, all the kids are playing, and I'm really surprised that you haven't heard them scream yet. You're right, though. I'm getting a lot more comfortable being in front of a camera. Isn't that cool? Reminder, Stasia, empty out your dino bank, because it's full and it's starting to break. I think if I were part of the wizarding world, I would also say he who must not be named, because I'd be afraid that I would be afraid that Voldemort would hear. Speaking of Tumblr, read the Red Riding Hood thing I wrote. It's only like 6 pages. This is a cup. It's my birthday present. A friend gave it to me. What you do is you like take this part off. It's like the inside of the cup. And you take a picture. And there are some ones that you can color. I colored in one of them. I don't know where I put that, but there, see? You can color it. He made me one. He made his own. And it was about a day that he had taken my siblings and I up to the park, and that's him. Those are some broad shoulders. What ended up happening, it's after Halloween, thing was I didn't paint my nails because mid-bubble bath, Taco and a couple other people come over, and Taco is completely in like an entire vampire suit, and he looks he's got black makeup on, his white makeup along here, and he looks just although he had no teeth. So what they had done is they had come over and asked me to help them with this feed the tots or something for save, share, serve. And it was, we were going around collecting canned foods, non-perishable foods. So I did not get to find my little witch hat or put on striped stockings or anything like that. I just left because they were like, come on, let's go, and they do that all the time. They just come over unannounced and are like, join us in this. And do you know how long it takes me to get ready? Do you know how long? So I didn't do anything with my face or my hair or anything. I just clipped it up and off we went, and I did that for a while. But then I was freezing because I just put on my jogging shorts and a sweatshirt and some socks and slippers. So I got super cold and left. It was fun while it lasted, and we got lots of cans. We got like 50 within an hour, and some people were super nice, and I felt so these people like scurried to the door like, oh, the children, and they'd have a big bowl of candy, and we'd be like, we don't want your candy, woman, or man. And then so I got super cold, and I was like, Taco, take me home. So they did, and what I did was I got my player, and I put on a Halloween-themed album, and it was Monster Mash, and the Time Warp, and This Is Halloween, and the Addams Family theme song, and they just played on loop. And I passed out candy, and I talked to kids and stuff, and I was like, what do you say? And they were like, trick or treat! And then that thing I showed you earlier, where, that cup, well, the guy that made it was in a freaking loincloth and some sneakers, this thing, like little ankle cuffs, and that was, I just did that for a while, and I passed out candy and read Harry Potter while I waited. So then, Taco and the people that I was with when we were doing camping, and then some other people came, and they all looked super cute. They were all dressed up, because they were all part of the thespian thing. That's why they were doing it, because of thespians, and, or whatever, like, drama, and they all had to dress up to do it, I guess. I assume. I said that I was a wizard in Muggle clothing. I must be Muggle-born, because I didn't look stupid. Well, I kind of did, but that's just a general common thing for me. It's so lazy. And then I put on footy pajamas, and I read Jake some Coraline, because I thought that was appropriate, although we've been reading that for a while. And now he's in bed, and I've got to tell him to go to sleep in about 15 minutes. He's playing with his DS. And I guess I didn't get any classwork done, so I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. I hope you're online later, because it would be nice to have somebody to talk to. Yep, that was fun. I wonder what the candy stash is like. Where is the candy? Where's the bags that the kids came with? I am so excited, though, if there are milk duds.
I actually poured this for myself this morning. I didn't need it. Hello, that was the view of the outside of my house from my window. This is post-interview. Emily has gone home. She spent the night. I'll give you a rundown. Emily spent the night, which is very nice. I sleep much better when somebody's with me. And then I showered with the door open, played music, did all kinds of things that I enjoy doing so that I was very calm. Although I wasn't calm by then. I was texting my friends, telling him, saying, I'm gonna barf. He was very nice. We get there. It's animal center. You know, the veterinarians, dog grooming, dog washing, daycare, places where you can take your dog if you're going away for the holiday. My interviewer was late. If you know now at all, you know that's probably not good for my head, because instead of, taking that time to deep breaths, I was just contemplating all the things that could go wrong. And a lot of things can go wrong when you have 20 minutes to think about it while you sit there in the waiting room. I did notice that there was not one male worker. I thought there was, but I think it was just a guy with a cat last time I came there. So finally he gets there. And what I've been imagining is a very tall, broad-shouldered, dark-haired, like, olive-skinned man, because his name was like, oh my gosh. His name is Peter something. Peter Peretta. But when I first read it, I read Peter Pettigrew. I almost called him Mr. Pettigrew when I saw him. He was not. He was a stocky little man. He was about my height. He was very short. Very strict, but friendly. He had things he wanted to ask, and he wanted answers, and that was it. It was a long interview. It was like an hour and a half. He really liked the idea of being one of the daycare people for the dogs. It means I get to come early, take them on morning walks, and feed them, and a lot of dog interaction time. When I heard that I could do that, I was like, reception. And then I came home, and Emily was gone. I think she's starting her job right now. I submerged myself in some really challenging levels of Mario Galaxy and owned them. I think what I'll do tomorrow is that, one, I will call the what's-his-face, Peter Pettigrew. I'm going to call the Wrexham. I'm going to ask for my old boss. And then I'm going to see if Emily wants to play badminton with me and go bike riding. Tomorrow, Thursday, and I got another test tomorrow, so I got to do that. And then I got to go to art studio. I should probably study for the test now, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close all my blinds and my curtains, turn on my lamplight, get a Harry Potter book, read it, and then fall asleep and take a nap. Now it's very sunsetty. When I decided I wanted to show you what it looked like when I started this recording and what it looks like outside now. So, here you go.